Hey, what's going on, guys?
Oh,
this is
good.
part 2.
We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
Part 2 of the Let's Play series on Hogwarts Legacy.
I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
Nice robes.
Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Another big name.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Let's do it. Sort me, sort me, sort me.
I'll be in touch.
And I'm going to use my Wizarding World connection to actually sort me into the game. I'm not going to choose my own. I know what the sorting hat is going to sort me as. But I'm going to go with the flow on this because I took the quiz online. And it
Professor
told me
Weasley,
what I am. So
we've one more
we'll
to
go
be
with that
sorted.
for this playthrough.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Professor Weasley! A Weasley. Come on, Mr. Sorting Hat. And give it to me.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I can't wait to explore, to be honest.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others, and you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw it is, good sir. That is indeed what Wizarding World told me I am. I honestly thought it would push me to Slytherin because of the desire for knowledge and power. It was kind of how my answers were based, I think. But it went Ravenclaw, and I'm going to go with it. I've not seen any of the Ravenclaw content either, so this will all be new to me. Because I chose Gryffindor on my initial playthrough on my
You
PS5.
belong in Ravenclaw!
Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Ravenclaw! Oh, the robes, too.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Oh, you daft idiot. Give me some Quidditch.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
What he means is get the hell out of there, guys. Keep moving.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
This is
As
exciting.
I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Wow. This is so different than going into Gryffindor.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Oh, this is
Thank
so
you,
cool.
Professor Weasley.
I
You're
love
welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
It's a very different entrance area, too. I mean, just so different. And that's a beautiful landscape. I want to fly on a broom. I never made it to brooms. And I want a broom so bad. In literally the worst way.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
I haven't had the chance to explore the rooms yet. Much higher ceilings, much more lofty space than Gryffindor as well. Oh, this is great. Oh, that's awesome.
Be interesting.
Time they did in the common room.
Must be different. Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant. You'd think you could... That is not how that...
So this isn't even the common room. This is... Wow!
This should be interesting.
One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm looking forward to day one.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Take care, buddy.
Can't imagine starting new school this late.
What a cool area. It's so different, too. The characters have such unique stories.
I wager the Hufflepuff common
I assumed, I guess, that each house would have a character kind of a similar
Deep
taste,
breath.
but so far that person was different than anybody I met at Gryffindor.
Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
Schedule.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
Yeah, this is way different than Gryffindor. This is awesome. This game really has built a lot of the world just very well.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Yeah.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlic, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
I definitely need to do some planting.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Wonderful.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside.
You'd best not keep her waiting.
I really like the area here for Ravenclaw. Oh wait, how'd you
Good
get
morning.
in here?
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Oh, I never noticed the cutouts of things, too.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help
Good
you
old
to
field
keep
guide.
track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of
I
a
actually
5th
like how
year.
they incorporate this into the game as well.
You would be
I think
wise
it
to
makes
take
for
full advantage of this exceptionally
a good
valuable
reason
resource.
for some of like the menial tasks that you get from other games.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
I can't believe they let her in here though, that's wild.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field
Revelio.
guide can provide? Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
What a staircase. Holy smokes. We're still going.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Yeah, you're the one walking. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, tap, Miss Weasley.
Revelio.
Let me move. Gotta get chest. I've never even been in this area of the map. This is so cool.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle.
Okay.
Open it up and find Central Hall.
Nice. Good old fast travel, but using it magically, so it's not a cheat. It works. I'm just using the magic given to me.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
That's so
That
cool.
should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
Let's
and I'd
go.
like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible
New spells,
to
new
replace the
spells.
supplies you lost on the way here.
And give me a broom. I'm familiar with all these. Hogsmeade is the town nearby Hogwarts. Defense Against the Dark Arts teaches you spells and defensive spells and offensive spells to protect yourself. Charms class is essentially spells that give you almost like exploits in your life to make things easier.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time.
Tremendous.
Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack.
Yeah, we just came to
My
school.
suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Nope, that's all there was.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one
When you're good,
piece.
you're good.
Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well.
Agreed.
Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, Mrs. Weasley.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
Sure.
And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
You got it.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
It does suck to lie.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
A lot of dialogue early on, but that's okay.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand.
Which I can't wait for.
You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Blue powder. Or blue flame. This guy.
Easy has a brand new game. Just beware the open flame.
I hate this guy. I hate him. I've had like no interactions with him yet, but I hate him. I saw him fly out of a bathroom and make a kid drop all his books, and he said a bunch of crazy stuff and just ran, and I was like, what? So ever since then, I don't like him.
Is that all you've got? What?
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time.
Dueling.
I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
That thing is sick.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso!
That serves you
a
right,
surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
I don't like him either
Care to
right
defend yourself, Master Pruitt?
Levioso.
It's enough out
One
of you.
thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned.
It's
Starting with
Leviosa,
something
not
small.
Levioso. Oh, Hermione would be pissed right now. Swish and flick.
Levioso.
Or is this not supposed to be the same spell, or they just changed the name of it slightly?
Now, let's try something a little larger.
I got it. I'll take it. Gimme, gimme. Did you see that guy almost fall over? That's a cool little animation they added in.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember.
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done.
Wonderful.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't Protego first. Stupid Protego.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
If only all of my students were this adept. I do enjoy a lively duel.
Here you go, buddy. Bye-bye.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I didn't get godded once, though. I don't know what he means by that.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
That is so cool hearing them say points to my house.
Opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen
I love
today
that.
is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Sure thing, ma'am.
Oh,
that was cool.
Right. That's enough.
Did I just see?
Class is
I did.
dismissed.
I have not seen that before. That skeleton is so cool. Definitely was not present in the movies, though. But that sounds like because it's her personal skeleton. So that would make sense, because she took it with her if she ever leaves.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I did a little wand gambit already.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Okay, well, I wasn't going
Fair
for
enough.
that.
You owe me an honest
I
duel
wasn't
when you
going
aren't.
for being a little
You
prick.
know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Ooh. Yep, I'm in.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
First rule of Fight Club,
Excellent.
nobody talks about Fight
I knew
Club.
I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
You definitely are a
Whether it's
Slytherin,
joining
my
a
friend.
secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
He's the
Thank
kingdom.
you, Sebastian.
Have you?
I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
A bit of
Till
both,
next
luck
time.
and skill. I'm a
Revelio.
newbie, but cool. Looks awesome.
Ah.
I promise.
Ghost? Oh, poor dude. That's a ton of bugs. Up I go. Charms, charms, get your charms.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
New class. I see some Ravenclaws and a classmate of mine.
Behind you. There is an open seat here.
And a Gryffindor invites me to sit.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone?
I actually have no idea.
Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
I can't believe nobody.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio Firebolt. Accio.
Accio.
Stupendous.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Sir, yes, sir. Outside we go! I love actually classes in this game, too. I think it's so fun to go and just hear the professors talk. You get to learn a new spell, or whatever. I guess I've only been to a couple classes, but it's so cool to me.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your That's it! Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but excellent control there. Very good!
Too soon.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw.
Oh my gosh. I got
But
points
there's
for that.
certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Oh, and I'm Ravenclaw, she's Gryffindor. I love it. Makes sense.
Here we go!
Accio.
Nice.
That's it!
Be sharp.
She let go so early, though.
That is how it's done.
That's how it's done.
Nicely done. Let us see this.
I got a wide open shot for 50.
Yes!
Nice, 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 nice. As long as I don't fall off here, I win.
Accio.
Oh, ho, ho! Let's go!
Perfect score. Remarkable.
Thank you, thank you. Good old Joshua taking the dub.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. There we go.
Accio.
There we go, there we go!
Accio.
Oh no. Oh
Really?
my gosh. I actually thought that was going off.
Let us see this.
Hit it, hit it, hit it. Oh my gosh. Small window of opportunity here. That's the ticket. That's the ticket.
Perfect rounds. You're a natural.
That's what it's all about.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
That was fun. I like little games like that. I wonder if I can go back and do more rounds at any point. Or like do challenges with other people. That would be fun.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Or maybe wager some money on it.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My
Wagadu.
mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
I'm gonna just ask how big Wagadu is.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes,
what?
Bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Thank you.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing.
A word,
to be precise,
if you would.
Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
What schools were in the Tri-Wizarding Tournament? I guess I don't remember, but neither of those was Wagadu. I guess I only thought there were those 3 schools, but that wouldn't make sense.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
Oh, and America has
What
one
charm
too,
is
so.
there in the expected? You did
I don't know what that
well,
one's
managing
called,
to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
That was a fun first day of classes. I enjoyed that, and now I guess it's off to Hogsmeade. So I'm going to cut this Let's Play off here, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around for the video. I hope you're enjoying the content.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
It's coming along well, classmate. And I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care.